Reconstruction of the Electric Theater is being touted as one of the City of St. George's greatest accomplishments over the past year.
We're just using it a lot, and we want the university to be able to use it, and would love to have a comedy club down there, and small groups of performers of any kind, and it isn't a huge theater, but it seats 300.
Another example of great successes, even though it isn't finished yet, is the All Abilities Park and Train that will soon operate here.
I'm emotional about the All Abilities Park. We're going to see things there and see things that happen to young people that they've never had that opportunity. It's going to be incredible.
Mayor John Pike said it takes a lot of cooperation among many government agencies to get things done in St. George. He cited 2 school projects where government and school entities came together for the common good.
We have the Trailblazers, who are building a new student housing building right here on First South and just about 10th East. And then farther down, next to the Sun Bowl, the old Elks Field, we have the new Legacy Elementary being built by the school district. So to have 2 education projects on the same street is kind of a cool thing. It's a really great thing to live in Utah's Dixie and be a part and be so close with our other cities, our other mayors and councils, our county commissioners, our school district, our university, our DXATC, which has now officially broken ground up on the hill, not just ceremonially, but they have broken ground, and things are going up there, at least the initial phases.
Councilwoman Betty Ariel said the carousel is one example of a project that was controversial, but has made a difference in St. George.
I know it cost people their elections because they supported it, but it paid for itself in a very short while. I think it was like a year. And that now it brings in around $200,000 a year earmarked for art around Town Square.
Other projects that are still struggling is the Children's Museum, which operates strictly on donations, as well as the City Transportation SunTran bus services. City officials are hoping these can someday pay for their operations for survival. Issues relating to how to address homelessness are also underway. A committee in Washington County is working to create more low-income housing in the area.
So right now we're actually in the works, I think I can say this okay now, we're identifying a place and a project. We're working with some private partners for a project that will cater about 50 units, I believe, to those people who are going to need longer-term low-income housing.
As the newest city council member, Ed Baca wants to make sure that city ordinances are reviewed, which may be outdated.
One of my biggest concerns too is, and it's not going away, is the city ordinances. We've known for years that they need to be reviewed, and some of them need to be cleaned up, some of them need to be done away with, and perhaps maybe we need a new one if that's the case.
All council members agreed that the ability to listen and talk about issues is key to the final goals and outcome of the city as it moves ahead.
We need to have the feedback from the people in the city on how they want their city to develop.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, KCSG News.